is episode 28 of the Devin After Dark Podcast. My special guest, Terrell Cates, amazing story. Talked about his journey with basketball, his clothing company that he started, ForeverHumble, and just everything in between, how to stay motivated, keeping your mindset right. And I just love having genuine people, man. And that was amazing. So thank you all for tuning in. Audio will be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and you could always find all that information on devinafterdarkpodcast.com.
Get some things going with my clothing brand for the most part, but everything going smooth right now. So
good. That's what's up, bro. I see you got the ForeverHumble brand going, and you just recently got it into a store downtown, right?
No, well, actually, that's a friend of mine I grew up with. His name is Shaq. He actually lives in San Antonio, Texas now.
Okay.
And the Limited Detroit website is actually an online store, based out of it promotes three up and coming Black-owned businesses, Michigan-based businesses, and he's running it out of San Antonio, Texas. But even though it's an online store, you know what I'm saying, he eventually want to expand and branch off into the store, like so. But
That's
like right now, we have on here my clothing brand, which is Forever Clothing. His clothing brand, which is Cream Lifestyle, which stands for Kicks Rule Everything Around Me. On the website, you can find our brand.
Yeah. I just lost you for a second. So ForeverHumble Clothing is an e-commerce store.
Yes, e-commerce.
Okay, got you. I like that, man. That's smart business, bro, because that's where it's all at, the e-commerce, and then having that collaboration.
Yeah, most definitely. So
that's what's up, bro.
Together and just decided to work.
Let's see. Hold up, I'm getting some questions on here on this live. I might have to take the headphones out, bro.
You said you might have to? Oh, they can't hear?
Yeah, because I wanted them to hear you talking. They're all tuned in, man. Let's see. Hey, you know X?
Xavier, yeah. We're from the same area. That's my guy.
Yeah, man. That's my guy too, man. Dang, small world, bro. You guys used to hoop together?
Yeah, we played at St. Clair Community College together.
Got you.
That's my guy right there.
That's what's up, bro.
We went together though. He went to Chippewa though, and I went to Mount Clemens. But he stayed in Mount Clemens. I stayed in Mount Clemens, so I saw him around a lot.
Yeah. Every time you go like in the hoop and stuff, like you just see everybody.
Basketball area. So.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about, man. So tell me, we talked a few months ago about like your basketball journey and stuff. I just wanted to see what's going on with that, man. How'd you start up? Just everything in between, bro. Just anything basketball.
Well, I played at Mount Clemens High School, Mount Clemens, Michigan. For those who don't know where it's at, I played all 4 years there. Actually, I graduated from there. After my high school basketball career, I went on to further my career, my basketball career at St. Clair Community College in Port Huron, Michigan. I played 2 seasons there from 2014 to 2014 to 2016. And actually there, I was immature. I faced a lot. Well, I wouldn't say I faced a lot of adversity or obstacles. I pretty much made it hard on myself there. I had a lot of academic issues, which kind of really made my path and my journey even more rocky. So after my sophomore season there, I set 2 years actually, to focus on my academics, strictly focus on school and get my grades together. So I put basketball, on the back burner, which is something that was very hard for me because I've been playing my whole life, and it's something that I actually enjoy doing. But I understood, I had a good understanding that, in order for me to play, I do have to, be in a better situation academically. So I took 2 seasons off to just strictly focus on school, where I went to Macomb Community College, which was closer to home for me. So I stayed at Macomb, just strictly focused on my grades. But during the time, I was still constantly working out, staying in shape, lifting weights, getting shots up every day. And I also was reaching out to coaches every day. Like, I couldn't even tell you how many college coaches I was reaching out to, but during that time, a lot of coaches was looking at more so, okay, you said a year or two, what can he do for me? You know what I'm saying? Rather than actually me to come in and show them what I can do and give me the opportunity to show that I can play. So pretty much after that, like the year 2019, I went to a professional basketball showcase, a combine located. It was in Dallas for the Dallas Skyline, which is a team that competes in the basketball league, the TBL, which is a new up-and-coming professional basketball league here in the United States. And it basically, provides people the opportunity to showcase that they can play at the professional level.
That's what's up.
So it was pretty much, it was my, first time. And I kind of pressured myself into going. You know what I'm saying? Like, At first, I was second guessing it. Like, I literally didn't decide to go until like the week of. Like, I bought my plane ticket and everything the week of. I paid for the tryout fee the week of. I honestly, I'm usually a confident person, but during the time I didn't have the confidence in myself, and then like it was a lot of personal issues I was going through. So like I was just like, I don't think I should do it, because it was a point in time where, I was just considering not playing basketball anymore. Because of the fact that I was going through so much in my personal life that I really couldn't even focus on playing the game anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Because it was like depriving your passion, and you wanted to focus on the personal life and everything that was going on, and it was just making you not.
Like life gets so real. It's just like, okay, like it was times where I would take like 2-3 weeks off from playing or doing anything. So it was just like, at a point in time, I was kind of like losing my love for the game, but like it was still there. So I was kind of like, okay, if I push through this, then I'll be fine. But it was just, it was an up and down thing for me.
Yeah, it was that hill that you had to get over. Like the peaks and valleys of just everything that's going on the journey. It's like you just had to get up on that hill, man, and just go after what you love. And that's awesome, man. That like just that story itself, like the adversity that you had to overcome, like with your academics and stuff like that, and how you had the humility to take a step back and say, hey, man, I really want to get my education back on track. So like, because I'm assuming the grade point average like had something to do with like eligibility, right? For, like,
it wasn't necessarily the GPA. It was more so like the credits, like transferable credits. Like,
got you.
During my time, like, I was fresh out of high school. I wasn't really too much worried about taking collegiate level courses. It was more so like, okay, as long as I'm eligible to play basketball, I'm fine. So like I was just taking any class, like anything I knew I was going to pass and maintain my eligibility to play basketball, I was taking it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't care what course it was. It could be, it was a class. You know what I'm saying? Like I was there, like a cycling class, gym class. Like I was just there. Like it wasn't about that with me when I first got to college. It was more so just me maintaining my eligibility and just playing basketball still. But, as I got older and, continued to mature mentally, I noticed like, okay, school is important and, academics is important, especially if you want to get to that next level, not even just athletically, but in life itself.
Right. And that way you have, the education to back up, like if anything happens, God forbid, you have that experience and stuff like that. So with everything, like with the pandemic and stuff, like, are you still with that team still, or is there a target date?
I got to get back into that. After the first combine I went to, it was about 100 players to like 120 players. And they all had way more experience than me. Like Division I players, D2 players. Some of them was former vets. Like they played at the professional level. And me, like I was probably the only dude from out of town, and everybody else was from Dallas or from Texas. They was local guy. So everybody pretty much knew each other. They played with each other before in like semi-pro league. So I really didn't know anyone. Like it was literally just me, my dad, and my little brother there. And out of like those 100 to 120 players, I made the top 20 players list. You know what I'm saying? So that's a huge accomplishment for me.
Wow.
I got an opportunity to score that I belong. So then a few months down the line, like January, we started training camp. So I went down there for training camp. And I actually was released like after we had like the exhibition game. I got released after the exhibition game, but it wasn't no basketball reason. It was more so a financial problem with the organization that I don't want to get into because I really don't know too much about.
I feel
but they
that.
still want to keep 12 players, and I fell between the 13 and 14 range.
Okay.
And they basically just told me, just continue to work out and stay in shape because if a player get caught overseas or if someone get hurt, they will want me to come play.
For sure.
But like outside of that, I felt that I should have made the team. I could have started. I could have been the starting point guard for the team, especially due to the fact that a lot of guys got like 5 or 6 years experience. Congratulations to them on that. But I didn't really see that gap between me and them, like at all.
Right.
And if you ask me, I felt that I was, I'm not cocky or anything, but in a respectful manner, I feel that I was better than some of those guys that played 5 6 years of professional basketball. And with me only playing 2 years of junior college, it's like, okay, these guys not too far ahead of me. And if not, they're not ahead of me at all. So it was more so like with me, it was back to the drawing board. So like after I got released, I stayed out there for like another month.
Okay.
Dallas. Then I came back home, and I went straight back to the drawing board. Got back in the gym, got my body right, because I like at that level it's more so about your physical nature, being in great shape, and just being stronger, being able to maintain like a certain weight and things like
level conditioning and stuff, and the body, physical performance, things like that. So that's what's up, though.
And then I went back to the drawing board and just continued to work out. And I was constantly like emailing other teams, emailing agents for like representation. A lot of people been denying me due to the fact that I only played 2 years of junior college. So like right now I'm still just working and waiting on my opportunity to, show that I could play at this level. So.
Right. And the right opportunity would come to you. It's just the fact that you are persevering and taking those chances to reach out to those coaches and stuff to try to get put in that environment is a great thing as well. Like from a coaching standpoint, like you want to hear from players that are willing to, do that work and come up and, maybe the right opportunity comes out, you get a workout in with another team and they're like, wow, like this is the guy right here. Right. You just play your heart out. And that's part of the journey.
That's pretty much where I'm at with it right now. Just trying to build more connections in the game.
Yeah.
My main goal is to eventually, play professional overseas. But like right now, I just want opportunity to just show that I can play because like I don't feel that I can't play at that next level. But like one thing I learned for sure while I was at the training camp is it's a lot about who you know in this world. So like that's why I'm trying to network my way in and meet more and more people that have to expand my resources. So.
Yep, network, show up to like open gyms and things like that and just like establish like a rapport, like just go out, play your heart out at a scrimmage or something. You never know what kind of coach is going to be looking or who that person that you crossed up might know or something, it's a by chance, man. You're just doing what you love. And that's what I love the most, man, about the whole entire thing is like you're staying steady on what you love. You have a goal that you want to play overseas, and it's basketball. Basketball is what you want to do, So you've made those adjustments that you needed to, and now you've gained the experience, and now it's just like, man, when I get that chance, man, I'm going. Phew.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is with me. I just need that one chance. I'm not trying to impress a million people.
Right.
I only need that one person. To take that chance on me. And as long as like, I got faith in myself, I continue to work hard, I pray over everything, I'll be fine. It'll come to me. So
yeah, grounded in faith, man, and just keep working hard, doing what you know, keeping your body right, staying in the gym, things like that. That's the main focus. And the rest will come, man, as long as you stay your heart on that.
Yeah, most definitely. And I just look at it as like, the opportunity, like even though I didn't make the final roster, I don't look at it as like a setback. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that come from where I come from don't really like I'm talking about Mount Clemens, not Detroit area, but Mount Clemens.
Yeah.
That's a lot of talented basketball players out there that never even got an opportunity to play at the college level, or never even got an opportunity to attend a pro tryout. So, at the end of the day, even though I didn't make the final roster, it was still just a blessing for me to even be in that position. You know what I'm saying? So that's
right.
how I don't look at it as like a loss or anything. It was more so a blessing to me, and I needed that, you know what I'm saying, to open up my eyes to see how bad I wanted. So like I honestly needed to get released and so on and so on to see how bad I wanted and see how much I can, like how hard I can push myself to get to the next. So,
yeah, because it's like a character check. You know what I mean? Like, you're a great dude, and like once you get that, you made that roster, and then after that happened, you're like, oh man, like I made it from here, and I'm here. You're like, dang, well at least I got here, but now I got to get somewhere else, man. Like, that's a major key right there. That's because a lot of people, man, like they'll be like, I'm done right after that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll say that myself. Like I quit on some things just because it didn't work out. Like, so that's why I'm saying that perseverance, man. That's an admirable trait.
Yeah, and it's been plenty of times where I just wanted to I'm done with it, but it's just I wouldn't say I'm going to give up at it, but like that's why I'm doing other things as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't just have all my eggs in one basket. There's other things that I'm interested in.
Right.
Like for my brand, like I'm interested in fashion. You know what I'm saying? There's other obstacles other goals that I plan to reach. Outside of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm not only just a basketball player.
That's right.
I'm me at the end of the day. I'm Terrell Cates. So it's like there's other things about me that I'm pursuing as well outside of basketball. So
that's right. You said I'm Terrell Cates, man. That's what it is, man. I'm not just a basketball player. Don't try to put me in a box.
Yeah, don't box.
That's how I am, man. That's how I live my life, bro. I don't like being put in boxes, man. Because
that's actually my cousin clothing brand that you got on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Malik. That's my dog, bro.
That's my cousin.
I know, man. I literally was. He was just over, like last week, like maybe 2 weeks ago. He was over at my crib because he was doing a shoot with my brother. And me and Lee go way back, bro. We used to work together as champs.
Okay.
So, so we used to kick it when he was at Roseville High School and stuff, and we just always kept in contact. And I literally just saw him after he was over. I just saw him last week too at the protest, Hall Road protest.
Hall Road, yeah.
So,
yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, man. Much love for him, bro. That's my guy for life, man. We always connect at the right time too. It's crazy. And once I found out that you were his cousin, I was like, bro, like this is crazy. Because I was talking to him, I was like, yeah, I'm about to, because he was asking me about the podcast and everything when he was over here, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm about to get Terrell on here, and he was like, what? I was like, I thought you like because I saw you guys had pictures and stuff together.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, who? And I was like, bro, you're literally with him right here. And he was like, bro, that's my cousin. I was like, bro, that's crazy how many people like when you start really like connecting with people, like it's crazy how much like other people that know each other. Like literally when I was on the live, man, like X joined up, what up, and like I don't know if you know my boy Chris Penner.
Chris, yeah, I know Chris.
Yeah, he said what up too. So it's like, man, like that network, man. See, that's that thing, man. Like people know you're a hooper. Like I know those guys are hoopers, so and they just know it's all word of mouth, man. It's crazy how networking works.
Chris, my guy.
Yeah, man.
So you Chippewa?
Yeah. I graduated in 2014. Me and Chris grew up together.
So Antonio?
Oh yeah. Antonio, that's my guy.
That's my guy. We be going to me and him was going to the gym with each other like every day this past summer.
No way. Oh yeah. Next time you see him, you gotta tell him I said what up, bro.
My guy right there.
Because we used to kick it in middle school and stuff. He was always funny, man. And what's up?
What middle school did you go to?
Wyandotte.
Wyandotte. Okay, I was thinking about Algonquin.
Oh no. I did get a lot of the Algonquin kids. They all came to Chippewa, so I met a lot of Algonquin kids from there.
Yeah, I went to my whole life.
Dang.
Yeah, I went to all Mount Clemens public schools my whole life, from elementary all the way up to high school.
Dang, bro. And I was up in the Chippewa Valley district, so we were right down the street.
Yeah. A lot of kids from like our area that lived in Mount Clemens actually, either went to Lance Cruz or Chippewa schools. I had to stay home though.
Hey man, gotta home's where the heart is, bro. I
had to stay home.
I feel that.
But
so what's up with the so we just talked about, we got off a topic a little bit, but that's good because I love just talking anyway. So you said like, I'm not just a basketball player, so I'm working on different things. So we did touch a little bit on ForeverHumble. I just wanted to get some more details on it and just kind of ask you like what made you want to start that company and everything, and the branding process, all about the fashion, like what your vision is.
It's crazy because like I actually started like working on it in like 2018, and I was in my political science class, and we was watching a movie. But while I was there, I was on my laptop, and like I said, I like fashion. Mm-hmm. So literally, I was just looking up like fashion companies, like clothing stores, and I was like literally just emailing them about like, how can I be like a brand ambassador and stuff like that. That's just how it came about. Like I emailed like Fashion Nova. Yeah, I was just emailing so many companies on like just how can I go about being a brand ambassador, and they was just they was emailing me back like saying like I need to build a portfolio, like I need to upload more pictures in their brand and just like more professional pictures in general, which I never took like any professional pictures.
Right.
So while they was telling me that, I was just taking notes on everything, and they all literally was saying the same thing. So then I just reached out to a friend of mine from Mount Clemens. He also do like graphic designing. Okay. And I just gave him the idea, and I just like, I like fashion. I kind of want to, get into, something in the fashion industry. And he's just like, why won't you just start your own brand? And he also has his own brand, and he just basically broke down everything to me, how, the ups and downs, like it's pretty much, there's more down than ups.
Yeah.
And he's like, you just got to prepare yourself mentally. Like you might go some months without, making any sales.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he was just like, so I asked him, I was asking him for advice. I'm like, how could I go about getting a name? Like, what do you think? He's like, don't, like, just be original. Be yourself. Like, don't try to be in the next person's lane. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Name it something meaningful. It don't always have to be, like a street or urban wear type name. Mm-hmm. He was like, just be original. Take some time. Come up with a few ideas and then think about what you want it to be. So probably like a week later, I just came up with the name ForeverHumble because, I'm a humble individual. And like no matter what, it's gonna always be that way. So that's where the Forever came about.
Man.
I just came up with that, went to go get it registered. And then after that, I pretty much been working on it. Like I had like he said, like it's a lot of downs, more downs than ups. I was taking breaks on it because I took a lot of breaks from it because I was more so trying to do research and network. Like I said, like it's more about who you know, like whether it's vendors, manufacturing companies, like a bunch of stuff like that in that nature. So like that's pretty much when I'm taking a break from doing that, that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to expand and, reach out to more people. Right. I'm a listener, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always willing to ask. Like, I'm not afraid to ask for help or advice, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, I'm always willing to listen. Like, I don't care if it's somebody who brand is making less than mine, making more than me, like whoever it is, if I feel that I can learn from you, I'm going to ask, you know what I'm saying? I'm always willing to get educated about new things because it's always somebody that knows something that I don't know.
Absolutely.
And look at it as like, if it's something that I don't know and you can teach it. Like, even if it's something that I don't know, you might look at it from a different aspect. You know what I'm saying? That will open my eyes up even more. So like I'm always asking questions, and I'm always trying to, expand and reach out to different people. And I'm also learning about, like, how to expand my brand more. Like, I recently just learned, like, you got to be more consistent. But, like, I always take breaks from social media, like mental breaks. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Like, every day is where I'm not going to get on for like the next 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
But in the case that hurts my brand, because like people aren't seeing it.
Right.
So it's like, okay, now, my goal is to post 3 to 4 times, at least every other day, from my personal page and my social media page. You know what I'm saying? Not every day, but at least like every 2 days, post 3 to 4 times a day. And that's how I just, get them views on my page and stuff like that. So that's pretty much where I'm at with it as far as like the clothing brand. It is on limiteddetroit.com. And I moved down to Atlanta, so I'm actually, looking to network with some brands down here.
Okay.
I only live in here. I've been here for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was just about to say, how long you been in Atlanta for?
Yeah,
2
I've
weeks?
been here for 2 weeks, so
okay.
I don't have my foot in the door yet, but I will eventually. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm looking to network with some brands, meet some different people.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to, get like a bulk of shirts made. I got trucker hats coming.
Oh,
I want to go around and just, give out some things, like give out some trucker hats, give out some shirts, hoodies.
Right. Yeah, just get that brand out, like just network it, and then everybody. And that's a good spot to be too. Did you pick Atlanta for any particular reason, or like you got family out there? Or I feel like that's a good spot to be to elevate a brand and like get some networking going too.
Yeah, I have family out here. It's a lot of good. It's great opportunities out here, especially if you're in the entrepreneur field or anything in the industry, in the entertainment industry. It's a lot of opportunities out here. You never know who you will bump into out here. One thing like about the difference between here and back at home. It's slower here, but people are more willing to show love. You know what I'm saying? They more willing to show support rather than, back at home is more like a competition thing.
Right. I noticed that, man.
Yeah, it's like more competition. It's like help her because, they might pass me up. But down here, it's nothing for love. It's not a competition thing because everybody can be successful,
Yeah, everybody wants to build each other up.
Oh yeah.
That's a good area to be in. Instead of like, feeling like you can't promote your brand because you feel like somebody else in the area is going to be feeling some certain way about it or try to defame you in any way or anything like that. So I feel that 100%, bro. Like as soon as you said that, like, I like people get like jealous around here sometimes. Like that's the thing that bothers me about this environment, this city, man, and Metro Detroit and stuff, man. Because like there's so much potential for a lot of people here, man, and I feel like that's why a lot of people start moving out of state, like to look at different opportunities, like Texas, Atlanta, LA, and stuff like that. Because it's like everybody's kind of like because we're like a blue collar state. Like everybody's like get your own like type vision,
It really is though. But that's a good thing there. Because, like, when you look at, like, in other major cities, it's not like that. Like, as far as, like, the work ethic goes, I feel that, the Metro Detroit area got everywhere else beat.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Everybody there, they work hard. Like, that's one thing you can't take from home. Like, everybody's going to put the work in to get where they want to be. But, like, I feel that's probably the best thing there because everywhere else is like, okay, looking for a handout. But there it's all like, okay, I'm going to put the legwork in. Like, I'm going to work extra hours. I'm going to put in that overtime to get where I want to be. So that's one thing I like about home. But I just needed to leave because I was too comfortable,
Got you.
I was comfortable with where I was at and being stagnant, not pushing myself. So I know, like, and I just needed that shift of energy, shift of focus. So that's one reason why I just made the jump too. So
yeah, I feel that 100%. You're like, man, I just got to step in the unknown and just use my skills and just be who I am. Not let anything hold me back. Step out of that comfort zone and make some stuff happen.
Yeah, I just had to put it down. So, but like here, you know, I'm also looking to network with on the basketball side of things here too. So that's going to be a big plus.
They got a lot of I mean to cut you off, but like they got like Drew League and stuff. A lot of Drew League places, right?
Yeah, they got they got a few pro AM leagues here.
Okay.
They actually have a huge like open gym for like pro level players and college players. It's called Hoop Nation.
Oh, that's what's up.
About them. Basketball is somewhat big here. It's not as big as Detroit, but you know, it's somewhat big here. And I'm gonna get my self in them doors here.
Yes.
You know, as soon as everything start to open up more, I'll be able to branch out and get into some open runs and play in front of some people. So.
Man, that would be amazing, bro. All you gotta do is just knock on that door, man. You know, you already know the mindset.
That's really it. That's really it. So that's what I'm working towards. Still going to the gym, still working out here while I'm down here, and I'm just being patient, waiting on the opportunity. You know, I'm reaching out to agents every day, emailing agents. For representation. I'm emailing club teams in other countries. Just staying patient, waiting on that one yes.
Right.
I'm gonna take it from there. So
that one yes, man, out of however many no's, could always lead you somewhere else, man. You know?
So yeah, as long as I stay ready, I'll be fine. So,
absolutely. I know you will, man. I felt the energy, man. Like when we first connected, I already knew.
Definitely.
You just gotta keep that up, man. Keep that mental going, man.
I will for sure.
Well, you gotta give me some of that clothing, man. You gotta drop me the link. I'll buy some clothing off you too.
Oh yeah,
I gotta get that.
I can get
support.
Man, I can for sure. When I was back at home, like a week ago, I wish, I could have. If I was in the right state of mind, I would have, been able to. But I had
to take care of business, man. The family and everything. That's most important, bro. Your mental health and your family, in my opinion, is the most important thing.
Man, the most important. I'm learning that every day now. So I'm just learning not to react to everything. So I'm just keeping myself calm, keeping myself at peace, and doing what I got to do to just grow more as a person, and want to put myself in, better positions in life. So that's what I'm doing on a daily basis now. So that's my
main. Absolutely. And all that transfers, man. So like, in order to like keep the peace of mind and stuff, like, do you do a lot of reading and things like that? I know you mentioned.
I actually started reading a lot.
Okay.
I'm reading a book. I'm reading my word daily. Like in the Bible, I'm reading the word.
Yes, sir.
And then like when I'm on social media a lot, I look at like a lot of like on my Instagram, I follow like a few pages like spiritual growth, and I'll just go through like the pages or their tweets on Twitter and just read like daily messages every day. There's a guy I follow named Rob Hill. I follow him. Like his notifications come to my phone every time he posts. Him and Pastor West.
Got you.
Those are like the main two pages that I'm on when I'm on social media, like on Twitter or on Instagram. Like those are the main two pages because like it's just helped with my thinking process and my mental stage. So like those two pages that I like to lock into when I'm on social media. Outside of like, I don't really follow too many famous people, so
yeah, I feel that. That's what's up, bro. I'm really a big advocate for like following those pages on Instagram, like for like motivation and inspiration. And I have like one that I really follow because I'm a spiritual man. I'm a Christian guy, so I'm really into TD Jakes. TD Jakes is one of my favorites. There's a couple pages I really follow, like Mindset of Greatness, and it is a really good one. They put like daily affirmations out. which is really good, which kind of helped me start journaling. So journaling, I'm sure you do some journaling and stuff too, like with your readings. And like, and that was those words of the day, man. Like that's some key right there, because it keeps you grounded for the day, you know, and just to trust the process.
Exactly. And then I also, this might be a little different, but I tend to like, watch what I listen to, watch what I see, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. You got to set the boundaries on what you watching, man, because that stuff will start.
I can't listen to rap music all the time.
I feel that.
I can't listen to that all the time. Like, and not to knock nobody, I can't follow people that's, on Instagram all day smoking, drinking.
Yep, partying and all that stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see that all day. It ain't healthy for me. I'm not sure, how everybody else take it or consume it, but it's just not healthy for me. So
100%, bro. I'm the same way. I even watch, like, if I get too invested into a Netflix series, if I'm chilling and it's like some murder documentary stuff, bro, like I got to cut it off, because I know like that stuff is just tainting my brain. I can't. Yeah, bro. Like I catch myself like, whoa, I'm thinking too much about this stuff, man. I got to.
But it's real though. It's real though.
Yes. And that's where a lot of the problems come from, man. That's why people start talking crazy, like, because they're
the music,
consuming things that are not good for themselves, man.
People doing things that they usually wouldn't do. So
yeah, man, it's like I feel you 100%. Like, I'm a big rap guy and like hip hop and everything, but like sometimes like I gotta take a break. I gotta listen to some gospel, some techno, like rock.
Yeah.
I like rock. I actually like hard rock a lot too. That's kind of good. But that stuff, even that too, like hard rock, like you can't listen to that all the time. You start being angry 24/7.
Being angry. I never got into that genre. So.
Yeah, I feel that. It's like one of those like spur of the moment type of things for me. Like I just grew up on a lot of different music, so I like to keep a variety, things like that.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, that's what's another I was about to say, I've been reading, because you said something about the affirmations, like word of the day. I've been reading this book that's really good that my mom had gave me. She gifted to me. It's called Battlefield of the Mind. It's a devotional book, and like they just do like quick chapters like from the Bible and just like relate it to real life. And it has a lot of things about like anxiety and like overcoming troubles and things like that. And it's been very beneficial, like just to wake up and like read it for like 20-30 minutes a day. So something like that like really helps keep me grounded and stuff, because like, man, everybody like struggles like with that mental like anxiety and stuff sometimes, man. I feel like me especially, man.
No, it's real though. That mental health is very important. I mean, it don't get talked about enough, but
real talk.
It's super important. So like, and like the way you cope with things is, very important as well. Like when I'm feeling down or depressed, I like to, either work out. I take my dog out for walks.
Yeah.
Just that fresh air. I'm a nature person. Like I can just sit outside doing nothing.
Yeah, and just enjoy the weather, just watching, listen to the birds, look at the trees move.
I just see, like, literally, I just like being outside. Like, the dog don't even be having to use the bathroom. I just, take them out. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I'm a huge nature person. I go outside and talk on the phone. Like, everything. That's just me, though. That's just always been my personality. So that's just how I cope with things as well. Get things off my mind.
Yes.
Try, go for a little walk or something like that. So
100%. That stuff, man, I've been doing that a lot during the pandemic. That's really helped me a lot, man. Just to get in tune and just enjoy nature. Like that's one of God's biggest blessings, man, is the nature, like the ability for you to just go out there and feel grounded just from spending time outside.
Yeah, that's something I definitely enjoy doing.
And I'm way on board with you 100% on something bothering me. Like I got to do some physical activity too as well. Like that's one of my big things. Like that's why I really was into working out, because when I get angry or I can't cope with something, man, I'm like, I got to go to the gym, get this negativity out of my system. And after that, like it just kind of fuels my workout.
you feel different physically, mentally, emotionally.
Yeah.
Like it really helps you like a lot. Like I work out. Like everybody assume that somebody works out to look good, but it also helps the inner you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
and like I mean the physique part is going to come, but it also helps out the inner you. So that's why I enjoy working out. Like if I can work out all day if I could.
Yeah, me too, man. If it wasn't for recovery and being sore and all that, I'd be working out all the time, man.
All day. Like I sleep in the gym. I literally that's something I enjoy doing. Like whether it's basketball or just simply hitting the weights, like getting some cardio in. Like I just enjoy it. So
Yeah, just getting active, getting after it.
Yeah, plus we young, like I don't want to just be sitting around and, I'm only 24. I don't think, I should just be sitting around all the time,
Right.
do something active, health is wealth.
Absolutely. Physically and mentally.
Yeah.
So that's why it's, man, I love this conversation, bro. I'm so happy I got this side. Bro, you don't understand how excited I was, like, from the minute, like, you reached out to me months ago about doing this, bro. Like,
that's the crazy part. We supposed to have this done so long ago.
Hey, bro, things happen, bro, but it's okay. Our paths cross, and we were making it happen, bro.
I actually did something similar with a guy from Toronto, podcast. It's called, I believe his podcast is called Beyond the Mind or something like that.
Oh.
His name is Adam Carter.
Okay.
Carter, he's from Toronto. Because I met him when I was, going back and forth from Michigan to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually supposed to further my academics and basketball career at a school there. But I had some visa issues. So I really couldn't afford it to pay the out of country tuition. So that didn't go as planned, but I still have connections over there. I'm still cool with some of the players from the team. I talk and chop it up with them like every once in a while, and just like even like people from like outside of the school that I met when I was out there from like the bar and stuff like that. I network out a lot out there, trying to get my clothing brand to expand out there too. So.
Oh yeah.
Toronto is a nice place. Canada in general is just nice. So
I like Canada. I love going there. That's good because like you got the connections with everybody in Toronto still from your journey going over there and stuff. And even though that didn't work out, like maybe somebody that from play basketball out there ends up getting on a team somewhere and puts a word in for you with a team. And you go in there and try out, and like you never know how that stuff connects, on the path.
It's a few good pro leagues over in Canada as well too, but it's just more so about getting over there,
Right.
Yeah. Nobody's trying to waste any time by just like with the pro like as far as like pro basketball, it's like a lot of camps and stuff, a lot of combines. You got to pick and choose because. Some of them is money grabbers, and then, you don't want to waste time or money doing something that you won't get like a good result from.
Right.
I'm just say to take the chances, but you also got to be educated and be smart about these combines and these camps and stuff like that. So that's why I really only went to one.
Got you.
But I gained a lot from just that one. And the one that I went to, I was satisfied with my performance and stuff like that. And, the outcome of everything, but I'm still going, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm still going.
Man, keep going, bro. We gonna get another podcast going once you formulate, man. I'm telling you, I believe in it.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's an adjustment, man. It's the first time I've done this. Like, I'm hoping that the audio and the video save so we could, distribute it because, man, we had great conversation for everybody to listen to. And I just love like that you're willing to talk about the journey with me and everything, man, because that's all I want to do when I'm out here. Like when I get guests, man, I want them to take the floor. Like this is their podcast. Like that's how I do it, man. I just try to listen to the stories and gain some new perspective. Man.
Most definitely. And like, you know, this like with my story and just with everything I got going on, I just want to motivate, you know, everybody. Like not just everybody around me, but like just everybody in general. It might be someone else growing up, coming out of high school or, you know, junior college that's going through the same thing that I went through. You know what I'm saying? And, you know,
Absolutely.
for this and, you know, get that extra motivation to ever push like, okay, you know, this is not it for me. You know, as long as I continue to, you know, strive for better and, you know, do what I have to do on my end, everything else, other doors are open. So like that's more so what I'm doing. Like I got little cousins, you know, little brother. So it's like, you know, I just want to motivate everyone. Like,
Right.
people under, you know, people older than me, and like it doesn't really matter, you know. I just want to see everybody do well, everybody win.
Me too, man. I'm a people person like that. I just, man, I just want to motivate. Whatever I do, man, it's not about me. It's about everybody else, man. I just want to inspire those that
You got to be that way, though.
you know. Yep.
You got to be that way. That's how more blessings pour down on you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
By that good spirit, you know, good energy, and always doing right by people. You know, doing everything, being genuine with everything. You know, them blessings gonna pour down on you. The more you know, carry yourself in that way, in that manner, you know, what else could you ask for? So that's just how I think of things. So
absolutely. Me too, man. Well, it's been a pleasure, brother.
All right, thank you.
We got to do this again soon.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me.
Bro, of course, man. I've been waiting for a long time, man. I'm so excited we got this.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm like, I hope you don't think I'm unprofessional, man.
No, man. Things happen, man. Things pop up. It's just I'm a divine timing type of person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like the path. I like the journey. So like, I just knew that it was going to lead up to something great. Like that's just the way I think about things. So I appreciate you, man. I hope everything is well and continue the journey. And obviously, if, bro, whenever you want to hit me up or I'll hit you up, bro. Like we stay in contact for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate you.